everybody's got their imported milky bones, so they're all happy now. And I wanted to talk about a couple of things this morning. One of them, Wolff is suing Melania, the melanoma first lady, and that's a brilliant move because they're trying to sue him for defamation, and now that he's suing her, he can turn the tables and can call them for depositions and about how they are absolutely linked with Epstein. So that's great news, because the last thing they want out is about how entwined they actually are with Epstein. It's not that just Trump was, sexually assaulting young girls. Oh no, it's not just that. I'm sure they're going to find out they have business dealings together, etc. There's a whole lot more of dirt to come out with this criminal Trump. Like I said, he should go down on RICO. I said that from the beginning. I'm surprised. Well, now that he's president, he's in office again, they can't bring charges, but I'm sure they will bring charges of RICO, running a criminal enterprise, because he's been involved in money laundering and all these things for years. They've got the goods on him when it comes to Russia interference and all of that. They just couldn't bring it out because he is in office. Okay. So the fact that Wolff is suing the First Lady, yeah, they think they're rich and they can get away with everything and nobody can touch them. Yeah, they're screwed with this move. So that's great that that's coming up. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is Mandani running for mayor in New York. He is a voice of reason, and he's becoming more and more popular by the day, which is great. And he's 100% right. He wants to raise taxes on the really wealthy. And if they actually had to pay their fair share, we wouldn't be in all this mess. We would have enough money for the programs that they need to have to aid people. So this is the thing that really needs to change. They really need to finally make the wealthy pay their fair share, rather than giving them all these loops, tax loops and dives and way to get out of paying. It's time to make them pay their fair share. They've got the money that they can afford it, but they're so greedy that they think they should not ever have to pay, that it should be the little people that have to pay. After all, they're employing these little people parasites that are just trying to suck their blood, we would have a much better system and country. But no, all they see is greed. And little Dingle Dinkus there with his shriveled up raisins that's tearing down part of the White House reminds me of Stuart. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Being obnoxious, trying to show just how big and powerful he is. And really, he's showing what a fucking idiot he is. You know, again, all of this needs to change. He's got America in the toilet with all the crap he's doing. And his stupidity about tariffs. Got some idiot that almost wanted to run into the side of me. I had to blow the horn, then they reach out, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, watch what you're doing. Actually look in the mirror. So yeah, you need to be aware of everything that's around you. I can feel them starting to come over. So accident avoided. But anyway, yeah. They need to put restrictions on them, although there's supposed to be restrictions on him doing that, but he did it anyway. Now, as far as him going in and having the test done, he had an MRI test done. Like I said, I think that 9 out of 10, the MRI is checking his head because he's having mini strokes. So I think that's what they're checking. They're checking the brain. Just how much non-function he's got going on. Yeah. So I think I've got a feeling that's what they're checking. They're checking his dementia noggin for strokes for the vascular system in his brain. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. And the Uber ride is getting quite nervous. They're getting quite nervous because people are now seeing just how dirty they are under the surface. And the lengths they go to cover over great leader, the Uber criminal, and you can see what he is by who does he continue to give pardons to. The ones that are ripped off money, the liars, the thieves, the sexual assaulters, those are the ones he gives pardons to quite freely. Why? Because it's what he is. Because it's what he is. So yeah, he wants to give pardons to ones just like him, these criminals, and people are starting to see it. I mean, it's taken a lot for those that voted for him to see what a traitorous pig he is. But now that they're starting to see their things are being taken away, some of them that still believe, no, that's not going to happen. But when it's taken away, then all of a sudden they'll find out the great deception and the delusion that they've been under. And people see that the prices are raising. You can say all day that they're lowering and the lowest and the best it's ever been, and they can see in their wallets that's not the case. Now, this fool doesn't have a reality check. He's never been to a grocery store. Ooh, that word, groceries, what a word. It's an old word. It's an old word to him because he's never been in a grocery store. He's never had to buy groceries himself. Guaranteed. He's been wealthy his whole life. He's got cooks, he's got people. I guarantee Melania's probably never cooked a thing either. They have servants that do that. So they have no idea. They have no idea. Okay? Clueless. And he thinks he can bullshit everybody. But they're living paycheck to paycheck. They know exactly how much money they've got and how much they don't have and how far it's stretching and where it's not. And this fool idiot doesn't have any clue as to what that's like and just how devastating his nonsense has been to the American public. So yeah, he's in the let them eat cake phase, but we know what happened to Marie Antoinette. Okay. Well, his time is coming. His downfall is coming. And so we just watched the demise happening. Like I said, October is a big downfall for him. The thing that Michael Wolff just did, suing Melania. Yep. And I'm glad that Mondani is getting better and they're putting out so much crap that he cheered for 9/11 and all this BS lies that they're putting out. People are getting tired of the lies of these ones that they want to put out to smear people, which is total fabrication, total nonsense. So yeah, he wants to take away all these things, close down Doge, give all this money, filter it over to himself and his cronies, the wealthy. And it's a bridge too far. His days are numbered. And when he's gone, there will be a shift that starts to take place, a big shift. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to keep pedaling down the highway here. And, yep. So that I can be back by tomorrow, today or tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow. So that I'm here for Wednesday for the Hogarth show. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.